What's happening, Nuggets? Welcome back to Coffee Talk. It's another day. It is Tuesday. There we go. And if you've been watching the previous episodes, you know what to do. It's tea, it's coffee, it's some kind of beverage. It's a blankie, and it's a nice, cosy spot, and we'll get this on with. But first, of course, we need to check what's in the day's paper and see what horrendous crap is happening. God damn it. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Really? Major hospitals are selling shit illegally? Okay then. Coachella 2022, 10 reasons why you should go. I mean, if you like contracting various kinds of illnesses and, you know, getting piss thrown across you, I'm sure it'd be great. Sports tournament in space, it might be only a few decades away. I mean, do we really need to do sports in space? Is that really necessary? Hey, it's our bros. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Chris, I'd like to order again, the usual. Back to the experiment? Yeah. I think it's the last one with the remedy. But there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright? You know what to do. So it's tea, it's ginger, but like, I don't know if there's any other combos that would make sense. I mean, the other thing has his name in it, so I would presume that's the one that works. What about maybe like ginger and mint? Because we only just recently got mint. Ginger mint tea. That's gross here, but whatever. I think we know what the one is. Try this. Thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this doesn't taste like what I asked for. It wasn't... Pardon me for the mistake. It wasn't a mistake. I did the tea. I did the ginger. What you said. You butt. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order something so I can get it wrong? I'm good for now. I couldn't help from overhearing you both. It sounds like the two of you go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What? So wait, he used to be you're a vampire, why do you need a bodyguard? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarfs. Oh, really? That's embarrassing. Those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I am a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu. Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken both if I was sober. A couple, really? You were trashed, Hyde. I told him I was your bodyguard. Oh, you told him he was your bodyguard? Wait, you weren't his bodyguard? No, not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves would have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they might have had ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yeesh. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about. Before the fight started, I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped. Plus, I mean, look at this sexy bitch. Who wouldn't want to help about it? He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. With a stroke of luck, the universe sent me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble he caused me the night before. Hey, I took you for breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke and breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, true, I suppose. Well, I don't know. It depends on what kind of war happened in this universe. Ah, I see. Sippy, sippy. So how exactly did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in a hospital? Because that is quite a leap. Well, he was working for me, I noticed. Hyde. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want you to get any details about it. Okay, fine. But now it's just juicy. Now it's just so tantalizingly juicy. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping others' life. Okay, so he helped you with something. They just pump you into a good mood. Okay, I clearly have a vision in my head that, you know, is taking over. I apologise. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thanks for sharing the story with us, even if it's the quick and dirty version. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Chris, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Tea and warm and cool, so mint? Warm and cool. Does it need to be even amounts of warm and even amounts of cool? That might be harder to make than one might think. Milk and cinnamon. I mean, this still kind of adds up. Oh wait, should I put cinnamon and milk? I can always bend it if it's wrong. But this. Ooh, a sayadini. What the fucking doodle do is that? Sayadini. Oh, I only have one more kind of tea to discover. Sweet spicy chai latte from the town of Yemen. It's from Yemen. Tamadachi. Hyde. Oh, yay. Favourite things, the fact that I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Good on you, son. What am I doing with my life? Currently, a model. Past, stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. Okay then. Basically, you mean you worked with a mob and then two dwarves kicked the shite out of you. Fair enough. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, I feel like this place is missing something today. Yes, it's called an annoying fairy with green hair. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. And there we go. Speak of the fucking fairy and it will appear. Speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Rhea, what did we say about being nice to my sexy customers? By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your goddaughter? That won't work on me. I've no interest in flirting with you. I've got this big strapping hunk of meat right here. I've got high standards, you know. You look tired, Freya. Hard day at work. How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Chris my draft and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help somewhat because the feedback of a coffee shop owner somehow works. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff and I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. I know what a hospital admin does, but that's because my mom was a nurse and really deep down it is a crappy job. Yep, exactly as he says. Things like how much specialists cost and how much it affects our income. Also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what they would do and how much it would cost them. Well, luckily you don't kind of do that in Scotland or the UK in general because free healthcare, XYZ. Need to drink my tea before it gets cold. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Everyone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty hard. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me, we rarely talk about work outside of the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty, unlike you, you green-haired bitch. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hyde. You've been doing your job for a while, right? Oh, Jesus Christ. Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Holy wrapped in fucking moly. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? Oh, it's not something I want. Besides, I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises when I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Wait, a few weeks? What? The game's going to be over in like a couple of days. What do you mean a few weeks? Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Chris. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. Hyde, why are you leaving, bro? This is it's unacceptable. Why are you leaving me? You're one of the main characters I could relate to. Not the being sexy part, but the being a dick. But it's kind of hard to believe that someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived, actually. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story. Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We went this place back when it was a bar. And yada yada yada. I got the shit kicked out of me. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why didn't they make him jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze a story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details, but going to war, it messes with your head. Oh, is it PTSD? Oh. I was excited for the juiciness as well, but that's just a shame now. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about it all at that time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? Yeah, he has a great butt. Shut the fuck up. I think he's a cool person. That's all. Shut up. There's no fanfiction. After a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. I told him that I wouldn't have sex with him anymore. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I no idea what happened at his therapy sessions, but in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. He's been working... Yes, he's back! Or she, I don't fucking know what it is, but it's back. Good evening, everyone! Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name last time you visited. Do you even have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Great, fantastic. Apparently you have a Facebook. Neil. Oh, we're not even friends yet? Oh, okay. Alright. I see how it is. I see how it is. Neil. Doesn't want to be my friend. Fine. Yes? Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact, but from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling's efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? I'm leaving. No, my name's Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Oh, you're not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, do you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your crime just like that? Oh, this. We chose this appears based on an image we saw when we first arrived here. Image? Ah, the Army Juicer album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. This is how you say it, yes? Yes? So, anything? Yes, we won't want to be able to taste any difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that you can make you feel something? Ooh, interesting. Does that mean there is a drink that I can make him? Ooh. Right, I wonder how many trash hits I have left. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I've made thus far that like has anything to do with that kind of shit. Interesting premise, but we doubt you'll be able to make it. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Okay, right, let's see what we've got in the old brew pad. Midsummer Night's Dream. It's got night, like night sky, but it's sweet and memorable, like a summertime blues. Coffee. Espresso. I know that that's got the tagline of like blacker than the night sky and all that sort of stuff, but I doubt espresso would be it. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking coffees that I've not discovered yet. Green tea. Oh god, I've not discovered a lot of green teas or anything to do with hot chocolate apparently. And then there's milk beverages. Right, let's see. Maybe try a chocolate thing. Something to get them to feel something. Milk. It would make it really sweet and bitter. Not that warm, but mostly cold. Honey, mint. Oh shit! It should have been mint honey. Fuck. Good, damn it. Oh, Milky. Oh no! Don't trash. Don't trash. Serve it. Milky Way. Right. Space shit. Come on. That has to be it. Let's see. I hope I got this right. Thank you. That was his line. Sorry. What the? Interesting. Before you ask, yes, that's how they drink. This. Happy times? Did you get a boner? What is this? We have never been able to taste anything in our life. But this is a breakthrough. We have to report immediately. Oh, sweet. 2 seconds. I want to see what this actually says about it. Cool, sweet and cool, like outer space. See, that was my thinking, is that it was a dead cold drink. We went from not being friends to being the best buddies. Birthday, none. Myself summary, please write your profile here. Please write your profile here. Please write your profile here. So we didn't really get a whole lot of information on our dear pal Neil here, but hey ho, we got to serve him a drink that he likes. Done. Thank you so much for all of our kind. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yeah, but for hard, but you can't be so sure with friends. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. Ah, so if I hadn't done it, that would have been a hint, Milky Way, because it's especially because it's in quotation marks. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. Okay then. You really are here to find a date. All the way from from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. It turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. You're so cute, Neil. But we are glad we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? Sorry, but that is classified information. Ah, man. But we believe it is alright to share it with you tonight. Thanks to this eye-opening drink from the barista. Yes, lore. Secrets. I owe you this story. So, why? Everyone, including us and you and everyone else, is tasked to keep the balance of the universe. But sometimes it is hard for some civilizations to maintain balance by themselves, because unknown threats that are beyond each civilization's power can appear, and that is where we come in. I still don't see the relation between that and impregnating us. Quite dense, aren't you? Oh, so you're coming down here to bang some Supermans into people, right? Hey, you came here to give seeds so a half-breed of your kind can be born on Earth.
That is correct.
The half-breeds will be half Earthling and half whatever the fuck you are.
Yes?
Assuming that you have some powers that we can't comprehend. You're trying to make sure that Earth will have its own protector.
That is 100% correct.
Holy shit. You're trying to give us a superhero?
Yes, that is what your people will call the protector.
But why go through all the hassle? It sounds like a lot of work. Why not just explain this to someone? I'm sure a lot of women wouldn't mind giving birth to a superhero.
Sadly, it is not that simple. The future protector has to be someone that loves this planet more than anything. They have to be born out of love, which we have learned is a very complicated feeling on Earth. We have it easier back home due to the nature of our communication. We understand everyone deeply by default. So everyone on our planet loves each other from the moment they're born.
That sounds like a very... loving everybody else from the minute that you're born. Fuck. I mean, I feel as though I'm the polar opposite. I hate most people. Oh god, that sounds... Freya, no, it sounds like a massive orgy. That sounds beautiful and creepy.
Why?
Like how there's just nothing to say. Yes, there we go. It's like your world is a giant spherical orgy. Well, at least you picked up on what I was putting down.
That was a badly chosen word, but it is roughly similar to the truth.
Oh my. If what you're saying is true, shouldn't we help them to get laid with love?
Guidance is all we need. Otherwise, we might be responsible for the birth of a super evil person instead. Like me, babe.
Well, how's the mission going so far?
We cannot say it's going well.
I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date with whatever the fuck this thing is. Or maybe go further if it got you a good story. Or, oh, you're not offended by that. Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. This is very open conversation for people that essentially have met for like, what, 20 minutes a couple of times in a coffee shop. Like, yeah, I'm basically out and out calling you a slut, and you're just out and out being like, yeah, cool, whatever. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot.
Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories?
Whoa, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about.
But our mission is serious.
It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me.
We have heard of those terms before, but let's check them once again. Oh. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives.
Yes, that's called commitment.
Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems?
Because we cannot keep our dick in our pants. Yeah, that seems like a pretty scientific way of summing it up for an alien that has decided to come here and impregnate our women. Cold tea! Cold tea! Fucking goddamn it. now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people will still break them.
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet.
Oh, Neil, you're so cute. We don't give a fuck about the planet, and that's why it's broke.
At least that's what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it.
We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya.
Ask away.
How can we become your husband?
First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage.
Oh, okay. So, how the fuck do we become...
Yes, there we go.
And then how do we become your boyfriend?
You could start by asking her whether she's actually single.
Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single?
He's so cute! Yes, I'm single.
Do you want to be our girlfriend?
Now, the path to starting a date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone.
Oh. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
It could be easier if you're a smooth talker.
Smooth talker? Like you? Oh.
Someone good at communicating with others.
That would be really challenging for us. Especially with this fucking suit on.
Well, even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Are condoms even in that universe? I suppose everything else is the same.
Condoms?
It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy.
But we don't have a penis. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring?
Pleasure.
All this information is too much to process in one evening.
So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink and everything, a condom might be something you can't even use at all. That's true. How do you do it? Just straight to how do you fuck? Come on, tell us. We're interested.
We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual, that is. Wink wink. That is how you wink, yes?
I don't want to imagine how it's done.
Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally.
Well, I don't know. The mentally part might be questionable given, you know, your entire fucking deal. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Especially the mental part.
We did our research, and we tried it on a testing object we made. It was proven!
The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, so you can't just fuck an old machine and presume that, you know, humans will be okay.
Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult.
Yep, it is. I have to agree with that.
Anyway, thank you for as much of the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to base.
How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information?
We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed after all. It was really nice talking with all of you.
You're welcome.
We're off now.
Bye. Take care on your way, sir, to wherever the fuck it is that you're going. I presume you're not staying in an Airbnb. Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came, and they then proceeded to harass and insult an orc woman. So that went great. And then he mistook Miss Merrill for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry for such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are we? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, which is, you know, saying something. I mean, to be pretty nosy for her standards is hella nosy. And to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation unless it's really piques his interest or annoys him. I don't really know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. No, I don't want him to go. Bye. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thanks for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. No, I apparently really don't. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Really? Did she? That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way out, folks. And with that, ends another day. Oh man, I'm so glad Neil came back again. I love what I've done with his character. I've just turned him into this naive, cute Bane copy. Right, okay. However, that is your whack for this evening. I hope you have been enjoying Coffee Talk. I have been enjoying this so much. Like, I've never really played many games where it is sort of just talking and very minimal gameplay as such, because it's more of a story. It's not so much a game. But I am loving putting these daft voices on and playing this and sipping at my tea and getting all cozy and such. And I hope that you nuggets have been the same. I hope you've been enjoying the episodes. If you have, then batter the subscribe button, like the video, dump a comment in the section down below, all that jazz. And I will catch you nuggets in the next one. Alright, cheery bye.